In today's session, we are going to discuss the Replace User in All Projects feature found within the sourcing suite of products. Replace User in All Projects is found within the sourcing suite of products. This feature is used whenever somebody is promoted or someone has a name change and the user ID changes. The system will look at all instances of the user in the sourcing suite and make replacements. This does not make changes to the system groups. This only changes the objects found within Workspaces, such as project owner, a team member, an approver, or a task owner. Beyond that, it does not make changes. This works the best whenever you are trying to make a replacement one-for-one match. For example, John Doe is being replaced by Jane Doe. If in the instance John Doe is being replaced by two different people, the better approach might be to use the mass edit project rather than the mass edit user. In order to use this feature, administrators need to have custom administrator assigned to their profile. This is a very powerful group. This is not recommended for the standard user. To access Replace User in all projects, the path to follow would be Manage, Administration, Project Manager, and Replace User in all projects. Now that I'm logged in, I wanted to demonstrate where the replace user would actually change from an object perspective. So for example, I am logged into a contract workspace. Ron Smith is the owner. When I do a find and replace, Ron Smith would be replaced with the user that I define. On the team tab, Ron Smith is the director, listed as director. He's also listed as project owner. In the task area, if there was tasks, you would actually, whoever the owner of that task would be replaced. In addition to if they were an approver, if they were a reviewer, they would also be replaced in those locations. Now to navigate to the mass replace user, you would click on the home screen, go to Manage Administration. You would then scroll down to Project Manager and then go to Replace User in all projects. So in this case, I want to actually replace Ron, and I'm going to select Ron Smith, and I'm going to replace it with myself, Robert Moranio. So any instance of Ron in the owner field, any instance of Ron on the team tab, and any instance of Ron as a owner of a task, an approval, or a review will be replaced with Robert Moranio Jr. Couple things to note include in history. That field is actually if you only want to replace present or current workspaces opposed to historical. So by selecting yes, you are saying that I want to modify not only the current active workspaces, I want them to modify the historical and then replace with warning. If I said no, the system will actually stop if there's an error. If I say yes, then it will continue to proceed with the errors and then document those errors. I'm actually going to click Replace User now. And depending on how many users you're replacing will dictate how long it's going to take. Typically, right now, Ron Smith has sourcing activity going on. He has contract activity. I would say roughly 50 to 100 workspaces. So this, from a historical perspective, 50 to 100 should take around anywhere from 5-10 minutes for the system to go through and change all of them. If this was hundreds, thousands, you could maybe run up to a half hour, an hour. So that's just something to keep in mind. To track the progress, you would click on the History tab, and then you can then refresh the status as you go. And as you can see, it's already 43% complete in the time I actually clicked, actually replace. So when this is completed, I'm going to go back to the original workspace and just show you that the different areas that it changed. All right, so it's now completed. I'm going to go to the contracts search screen. I'm going to search for the workspace that I've documented prior. What you'll notice is now I am the owner. If you remember before, Ron was the owner. It replaced it with me. On the team tab, you'll notice that I am the director now opposed to Ron and the project owner. Now, once again, this is a full replace. It's best if the role is a one-for-one replacement. If the role was not a one-for-one replacement, refer to the Mass Edit project feature, which can give you more control over what projects to modify and change.